Hi there, YouTubers. Let me make sure that thing's counting down. Yep, it's counting down. I don't know why it counts down in inches. It says inches on there when it does. Well, I made it through Christmas. It wasn't the best Christmas I ever had. And I don't know if it was the worst Christmas I ever had. It was, after having Christmas, some of the fun of Christmas is going out getting something for your wife or getting something for your kids. Well, the kids have grown up and moved out. The wife, after 40 years of marriage or somewhere right around there, you kind of gotten just about everything that she would want, that you think she'd want, that she really doesn't want, and then she's irritated because she's got to take it back. So we kind of stopped giving presents a few years, I don't know. If there was something she really wanted, she was thinking about getting a mixer this year, but they're so big and heavy, her old mixer broke, and then I took it down to the basement and fixed the mixer, so now she didn't need a mixer, and we made the cookies, and that part of it's over. But, a long time ago, I'd go in Christmas Eve and buy her another ring or another bracelet or this or that, or, any kind of jewelry. Didn't make any difference. She was always kind of like that. It's kind of like me going out and buying a tool for this and a tool for that. You never have enough tools, and as a woman would probably say she never has enough diamonds or gold or any of that kind of stuff. So I can understand that, so I'm all right with that. But you just don't get anything, and it was, I don't know. I hope everybody else had a good one, and mine was not bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't like a oh wow one, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, I'm down here working on this. It's still, we got this cold spell. It's about, I think it's about 28 out right now, and the sun is not shining. It's all behind clouds, so it's kind of gloomy. I've been working on those back steel pieces that I kind of reviewed in a couple other videos, and I might take you up on the lift. I got the lift down here. I think I showed that the other day. I was going to make a cage. I went into Titan and they had one for $450, and you guys know I squeak hard when I walk. So I had brought down the basket you see in the background, because I've used that up on the forks quite a bit, and I started thinking about it, and the one guy had recommended using one of the totes. The floors in the totes are very on level, and in this kind of weather they're also very slippery. They're metal. This doesn't really have a floor. It's got a grate at the bottom. I had to start off this morning, I had to make, well, we went into breakfast. We had a real nice breakfast in a place called Old Town in Mount Airy, and had it with a couple of her relatives that were in from Delaware, now going down to their house in Florida, or something like that. I can't keep up with all. She's got a lot of relatives. I really don't have too many. Anyhow, real nice breakfast. It was delicious, and the company was really great too. So I enjoyed that. And then came home and I caught another possum, so I had to paint his butt red because I didn't have any blue paint, and hauled him down the road and let him go. That stupid possum, he got out of that, and I don't think this one was the smarter one of the two, because he jumped in that ice water. I mean, it's a creek where it's 5 foot wide, and he jumped in that thing, and then he swam over to the other side, got his head stuck underneath the ice, and I thought I was going to go have to rescue the stupid thing, but then he came out and got out, But so definitely the first possum was smarter, because he just went down to the water, got a big drink, then ran the shore. This one was just a little bit not that smart. Now earlier I had ear muffs on, I had eye protection on, I had mittens on, but with all that stuff on, I can't hear you guys talk to me. So I took it all off. The ear things were just to keep my ears warm. The eye goggles, or the safety glasses, I'll probably put back on. When you drive around the Kubota when it's this cold and your eyes are warm, they just start running. I'm sure it's from condensate, probably more than anything. In fact, I got tears in my eyes right now. The sun's just starting to come in a little bit. So I'll show you what's kind of going on here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. And everybody's welcome. I'm an equal opportunity welcomer. Anyhow, I'll take you off the stand for a minute. I was, like I said in another movie, this is what I had made to go on that. Actually, I made this to go on the knuckle boom. but it was too wide to go in between there. That thing just barely makes it. And now I'm down to where I'm in the Sawmill area, so I don't have climb over here. So I had to raise it up to get in there. So, you know, these boards on here will help me get in there. And then I got those boards over there. So I did the first one and made 1,000. You can't see it. I'll get over there. Oh man, old man walking across here. I haven't crashed yet today. I still got potential. I did that one up there. Maybe you can see it. I don't know what. Yeah, I think it's coming in. And, you know, 100 trips back and forth, get this, get this. Then I get this one. I said, well, you know, it'd be a little bit easier doing this and doing this and doing this. And so now I'm on the third one. So I think I'm pretty well set that we can drill it and go through and get it done. Oh, man, I don't want to climb over this again, but I almost got to. I'm going to walk around because I want to put the camera on the tripod, and then you guys can watch me crash instead of being in my hand when I crash. Yeah, I got to climb up on there. I can't let it all the way down. Oh, I did tell you I bolted that basket down so you can ride around in there and rock and roll in there. I don't know if you can see it. What I did was just put a board underneath and a board up top with a bolt all the way through, and that's seems to make it pretty solid, but I don't like shaky, and that's still kind of shaky. Now, if I could get a board up here, I could get this up 3 feet higher. I don't know if that would make a difference or not. Anyhow, I'll put you on this, and doesn't matter where I put you. I'm gonna probably be in the way. Let me see if I can zoom up there. Yeah, you won't see too much. It kind of darkens out up there as it goes up the. It is kind of dark up there. Let me see if I zoom in a little bit. Stop camera. You know, this thing, you let off the zoom and it just keeps going. Well, that's where I'm going to be working. I'm going to be drilling 4 holes. I'm going to put my eye goggles on, and I'm going to go up there and start at it. I guess you won't be able to see me climbing the basket then, will you? No. I got to climb in this basket. See, if I had a camera person, that would be probably more fun because you could see me crash. Anyhow, I got to climb in that basket. I think I can get there. I've been there before, but not before I can let this thing all the way down to the floor. You can't see. You can't kind of see what I'm doing here. Woo, it's up there kind of far. If I go over here, I think I can get in there. Now, this thing's got a foot pedal in it. You guys aren't in the, I'm not in the camera yet. It's got a foot pedal for rising. And that's about where we're at. Oh, Lordy. Now, what I'm doing, I'm starting this hole. See, I don't like this shakiness. This boy don't like shaky. I'm starting the hole with a 9/16 because I'm putting, I forgot to bring the bolts up, 1/2-inch lag bolts in there. So this one here, so it goes in pretty good because this is, and I'm trying to eyeball it as good as I can. That's a hard telephone pole. On that far end, which is about 2 inches too short. No comment, guys. Behave. Same pole. I think I'll go up just a hair higher. Just about it, though. Let's see. Here we go. gets that wood stuck in the end of this, and then it doesn't like to drill. Boy, that was jammed in there pretty good. Now we're back at it. This drill bit, believe it or not, when it hits nice wood, not hard as a rock wood, it drills right through something. Now this one's got a hole that's kind of, I don't know what shot that was. That's already there, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Don't know how I managed to do that. This is a different telephone pole here. Well, I got the 9/16 through, probably about 7 inches. Now all I got is this long 1/2 inch. Maybe you can see it. It's a real cheap drill bit, but it's all I got to do is get it through far enough to get to the other side. Yeah, that makes sense if you're drilling a hole all the way through. And can you see how it wobbles? That makes it drill better. So first I'm going to go with this one here. This one here. That one's a short hole because it doesn't have a purlin come through. This one's got the purlin, and this has got the purlin up here. So that's why that went so fast. Trying to make the hole a little bit bigger. This one here, I don't know what's going on here. I know that one's at an angle, but some of these telephone poles have holes in them already, and you just got to do the best you can with what you got. Now I got to go around to the other side. Put my trusty hammer up here. Hopefully it won't hit me on the head. I got to come back down here to the board level. Ooh, a little bit too far. You can't see that. It gets a little funny when it comes down at an angle. I'm going to undo this front gate because these have front gates on them. Then I can get around a little bit easier, which we'll show that the next time I go up. I'll move you back so you can kind of see what kind of nonsense I'm going through. Let me see where you at. I guess you saw something. I don't know what. All right, I'm gonna zoom you back out so you can kind of get a whole. I'm hoping that you saw me drill. That's about, I'll put it over here. I got to move the ladder from, can you see the ladder over here? No, yeah, that's where it's at. I got to move it down here and climb the ladder on the back and bang 4 of those bolts through, which I didn't bring 4 of the bolts down. All right, I'm going around the far side. You know me, I have everything so perfectly rehearsed. Whoa, now I gotta get my 4 bolts. And because I'm prone to just being a total mess, I take 5 bolts. Because I figure I'll probably drop 1. Hope not. That seems pretty solid. I mean, not that I want to crash, but sometimes you just got to. course, I'm using the ladder in the proper method meant by the ladder company. You just put it up and climb. That's why I was using 9/16, because these have a little fur on them. That was set pretty good. That little hard telephone pole takes it right in there. But putting this is poplar back here. The purlins are poplar. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I guess all the animals think I'm talking to myself. How about that? Oh man. Trouble, the arms don't work like this anymore either. Uh-oh. Now you know why I bring an extra one. Of course, if I'm real good, I can drop it too. Turn around. I tell you what, after 3 of those, the old man's wore out. These are 1/2 inch. I guess you're in there, maybe not. Let me see. We'll bring it down here. These are 1/2 inch galvanized, but when you drill a 1/2 inch hole, they don't like to go in 1/2 inch wood. I guess because it feathers out a little bit. I have no idea. The telephone pole's a lot harder than the poplar, even though that's a southern long needle pine, I think, or yellow pine or something like that. But then this part here is smooth, so that goes in. So I'm drilling through about this far from this side. But then where the head goes in, I don't want it 9/16 because then that head, I guess you guys, most of you guys know that these are square, and it'll set in the wood hard, better. If I drill it 1/2 inch, it might not want to seat in. A little bleed. Bark gets thin when you get old. Anyhow, that's what I'm using. I'm gonna go back up there and I'll take you guys along in the basket. If you can watch me get in the basket, you'll get a charge out of this. I took the front cover off the basket. Now I got to get around there. And because I'm carrying this tripod, we're also just about out of time. But that, you know, if you think about it, it only takes me about a half hour to get in, do one of these. And that's because I'm videoing. If I wasn't videoing, it doesn't take me as long, but I'm wore out. Oh, Lordy. I gotta move all that wood, and I gotta, after I finish doing what I'm doing here, I'm gonna open all this up so I can get this sawmill carriage down here. And like I said, by the end of the week, it ought to be warm enough that I can saw. I'm not putting all this stuff through this cold. You know, stuff doesn't like moving when it's cold, and it's no different. I also gotta move all this wood, which I don't know whether I'm into that today or not. It's a lot of wood there. What do I hear out there? I don't know. This is a basket. These are the crates. I've had these for years, and I'm out of breath. They work real good on different things, and that's what I'm using here on this. Anyhow, I'm gonna put you in the basket, then I gotta climb in the basket. I don't know which is more fun, watching me climb in this basket or go wherever. But anyhow, of course the tripod's gonna go through the holes in the basket because it's got 2-inch square holes in the basket. Whoa. Now, just because I'm a klutzy kind of old guy, see, you can pull this front cover up now and lock it in place, which I guess you know me, I have more OSHA violations than anybody on YouTube. I won an Oscar for that. And this is part of the tripod keeps going down there. I don't know if you're in there or not. Yeah, you're in there. See, this has a little latch, but you got to get it over here and then latch it in, and then that makes it but see, it's shaky. Don't like that. Then you got the pedal over here. It's gotten tight up here with this tripod. See the little pedal here? Can you see? I don't know if you can see my foot or not. It's getting tight up here with all this nonsense in here. Here's the pedal, so now I'll raise it up there. Oh, you know, yeah, I got bolts and all that stuff. Whoops. Here we go. I think I'm all the way zoomed out. Maybe not. Oh. Anyhow, that's where we're at now. We have the bolts here. Guess you can see that I gotta kind of move you guys back a little bit out of my way so I can get, ouch, I hit my head on a rafter. There you go. Now I guess I'm kind of goofy. I should be putting, man, shaking around here. Like I said, I don't like shaky. I got a little bit of oil. You know, even though it's galvanized, I don't mind putting oil and make the bolts go on a little easier, because I don't want them to let loose in the back. I could cut the bolts off, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. Maybe I'll just put that one of the to-do lists. Washer. But then again, I might want to hang something from them, so I don't think I'm going to run into them here, so I'm pretty much okay in that idea of it. Oh, now I got to get 4 bolts. I guess those are bolts. These are nuts. And then, like a woman with diamond rings and jewelry, you never have enough. Well, I have a, I guess you're in there, a long, extra long, deep socket for this thing. We'll just kind of start them. And that's that. I only got 4 more to go on this side and 3 on the other side, which those might go in the back burner. While you're up here, We'll give you a bird's eye view of the sawmill. How do you like that? It's kind of neat old beast, ain't it? I'm telling you, I'm trying like heck to, and that carriage just keeps going on forever. The legs of this thing are getting caught in the... Yeah, if I got to move all that stuff so I can get this carriage down there to get the other ones. But then I can only get 2 more. Let's see. I only get 2 more, and then I got to take this basket off to get down to the other side. And I might just take this thing off from the other side so I don't have to move everything else. So I'll probably... I don't know what I'm going to do. I got all that daggone wood to move. That's what I'm saying. I saw wood. You know, you want me to saw more wood, which I understand that. Because that's the fun part. But then, I don't have any place to put it. It's always in the way. Now, let me see if I can lower this beast down a little bit. I can't hit the thing with my foot because you guys are in the way. Are you hanging in there? Are you seasick yet? We'll go down until we get onto that wood. Went too far. All right. I'm going to do this little contraption cage so you guys wouldn't get on me too hard. So they opened my cage door. Now I got to get out. Now I think I'm going this way. I'm going this way. This is not too bad. This is just even step. Then I'm on the husk. Then I'm on that. Then I'm on this. That was like stair steps from heaven. Oh, Stairway to Heaven. Led Zeppelin. Good song. All right. That's about it. Have you gone over and visited Wild Wayne at Wayne's garage? I can't remember his name now. Wayne's, I don't remember that. And hard-working man, he's been doing a lot of real good videos. I've been watching him a lot. What else do we got here? Stuff that's blown down. Who else? The one guy that I told you about last week, he sent me a nice thank you letter. He's an awfully nice guy. Anyhow, that's where we are at. Do me a favor. I am not ahead of my movies. This is today. This is like, you're going to see this a few hours after I made it. It's probably about 3 o'clock now. I don't know. We'll go over and check because things just don't work in the cold. So that clock over there stopped as soon as it got cold. But I buy little digital watches and put them on all my equipment because my stuff's so old it doesn't have clocks. Nowadays you get clocks. Let's see what time it is. It is 4 o'clock. You buy those for $5. They last for a few years. You put a battery in them or just buy another one. Anyhow, I am going to start. I'm going to work down here till dark because that's what we do here at this place. And I'm going to get that stuff opened up, get that opened up, work on getting the boards there until I get wore out. I'm going to take the battery out of this thing and put it on charge because as cold as it is, all that up and down probably knocked it out. I gotta move it. And it doesn't like to roll on this wood stuff. So anyhow, hit me the like button if you would, hit me the subscribe button if you would, and send it to a friend, which would really help the channel out a lot. And thank you for sticking through me through these cold days where I don't get out as much. See you guys later now. Bye-bye.